All right, today we're going to start the process of getting the chickens that we have to help us out with a compost pile. You know, as anybody who has chickens knows, they do a lot of scratching. So the goal is we're going to make a big old pile right there in the middle, and hopefully put these girls to work and get them to help us out with a compost pile for the garden that we haven't actually established yet. We just moved in June, and not really there yet, but we're working on it. Start with the compost pile and see where we end up. But we got a pile of leaves here, and we got a pile of wood chips with sticks and leaves and stuff, kind of somewhat grounded up from wood chipper. So we'll go get that, load that in some wheelbarrows, and we'll see where we end up and how it turns out. Kind of do the whole process with you guys on YouTube and see how it turns out, and might give some of you guys better ideas. So kind of bear with me. This is on my phone. I don't have any like camera equipment or anything like that. This is only my second YouTube video I've ever made, so kind of just bear with me, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, this right here is the stuff that we're going to be putting in our chicken coop to start the compost pile. You can kind of see that it got ran through a wood chipper, so it's pretty broke up, but not completely. This is what we're going to use to try to establish a little bit of a compost pile for when the garden starts getting ready. And, you know, we'll go from there and see how it goes. How about you loading up? As you can see, as we're scooping out, you can see all the heat and stuff coming out. So that's kind of, you know, the game plan, what we're going for here. And we're hoping that really helps compost up and turns into a halfway decent garden. All right, bud. We're going to bring it to the chicken coop. You ready? You want Daddy to help you?
No.
Yeah?
I don't want to get to the top like this.
All right. Hold on. I got to help little man fill up his thing real quick. And then we'll bring it back to the coop. How full do you want it, buddy?
Bigger.
Is that enough, or you want more?
Bigger. I need a bigger one. Kill it.
All right. That's like Daddy's. James, that's good.
One.
You ready?
I cannot do it.
All right. We're going to take this back to the chicken coop real quick. And we'll start loading it in and throw some scratch grain in there. Let them start chipping it up. Or composting up and scratching away, getting a little real aerated. And we'll see how it turns out over the next couple months before springtime. All right, we're going to start loading this stuff up into the chicken coop. And you guys can kind of watch and see how they react to it.
So that's why.
And get out of there. And you know, see how they react to it. And hopefully you'll see them start scratching away out of it right off the bat. You got your shovel?
Yes.
Start throwing it in there in a big pile in the middle.
I got a big one.
Keep going. Try to get it all in there. Then we're going to throw some leaves in there.
Yes.
James, not so hard. You don't want to hit none of the chicken. After we have most of our pile in the chicken coop, they're really not liking the fact that we're just kind of throwing it in there. They're kind of all just hiding in the corner.
Hey, I have
But
I have
I'll
some.
show you in a second, once we're done throwing it all in, on what, if they start scratching at it right away or what.
This is corn.
That way you get the last one.
What?
Good. You want to do one more? I'll have one more. Go ahead. No, throw that in first. And Daddy, I have one more little one for you. Go ahead, give this little guy. That'll help you out there. Go ahead. No, that's it. Throw it in there. All right, you can kind of see the pile we got going on right here. And it's probably only about about a foot high, probably about 2.5 foot, 3 foot wide. And you can see the chickens already in there scratching at it. And so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab a bunch of leaves real quick from the pile that we have right here. And we'll keep throwing it in there. And watch them tear it up, hopefully.
I am going to go in there.
Yeah, you want it. Don't chase them with it. Don't want to be pet. Don't pet them. What we're going to do here is just kind of throw some leaves up right on top of it. Let them kind of scratch their way through it a little bit. We're going to throw a little bit of scratch grain in there once I'm done getting probably 2 or 3 piles of leaves in there. Yep, they're already picking at it. They don't know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. All right, bud, come out. To the set up.
I'm gonna pick some leaves too.
You can see we got it covered in leaves, and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, scratching away. What we're gonna do now is get some scratch grain from over here, from one of the trash cans we got as a storage bin. Load little guy up. Good, buddy. Go throw it on top of the leaves. And throw this on top of the leaves. Give them something, a little something to scratch at. Buddy, come on, watch out. All right. Going into the coop here. Sprinkle some of that right over the top there. And I mean, you can tell even before I started dropping it that they're already in there. Scratching away. Good, but throw it in. The little man throw a little bit in there. All right, but that's it. Come on. So, I mean, you can see that they're already picking away at the grains and stuff that are in there. Already scratching away, doing exactly what we need them to do to get it to turn into compost. So, I'll keep you guys posted as we get a little bit farther along. As they turn it into compost, and you know, as we turn it and stuff like that and move it around and stack it back up so they can scratch away at it. But as you can see, I mean, they're already just scratching away, digging in. It's already decently spread out for the minute that it's been in there. But I'll probably do like a weekly update, something along those lines, kind of figure it out as it progresses. So stay tuned and see what happens.